Alright guys, today, let me set this up there, maybe a little closer. Today, I'm going to talk about the Nightcrawler 4-issue limited series. This is issue 1. See, he's got a little pirate thing going on. Wrote down some bullet points. In this issue, he's in the danger room. And it's Kitty and Magic who are controlling the danger room. And all of a sudden, sort of like this portal opens up and tentacles come out, grab him. Lockheed tries to help him. Lockheed gets grabbed and they get sucked in through the portal. He ends up on a pirate ship. They think he is something. Did I write the word? They keep calling him a boogie, which I'd imagine if this gets on Twitter, this will get canceled. And apparently there's these creatures that kind of look like him, so they think he's one of those creatures. And it's like a flying pirate ship. Sort of like if you watched, I never read any of the John Carter books, but if you saw the movie, those flying ships, it's kind of like that. And let me see. The flying ship ends up going to a floating city. And one thing I found weird, in the background is a painting with nudity. Unexpected, but it was nice. And issue 2, we got this shark guy. He's the bad guy. At the end of part 1, the pirate ship he's on attacks a ship that has a princess on it. He turns one of the guns on his pirate ship on the captain and then teleports over to the other ship, gets them away. As soon as he gets to that flying city, the princess is taken away and they want to arrest him because they all think he's a boogie, and I guess that's bad. As soon as that happens, like immediately, suddenly they start screaming, the princess has been captured. She's kidnapped, taken away. That's where we see, so I call him King Shark, and I forget what his name is in the book. It's like a shark guy with a tail. He ends up luring Nightcrawler using a girl that asks him for help. They knock him out. He's captured. He wants to experiment on Nightcrawler, find out how he can teleport, and then once he does, he's going to eat him. A bunch of actual boogies show up. They're smaller than Nightcrawler, but look pretty much like him. They free Nightcrawler, so he's able to save the princess with Lockheed's help. They make it back to that floating city, and he receives a royal welcome. He saved the princess. The princess wants to take him away, like she's totally into him now. And sorry about that. And at this moment, it's been like, I think they said a week or so, a week and a half has passed by through all these events. But in our world, in the danger room, only a few hours have passed. Kitty and Magic think they've able to get him back. They end up just teleporting his clothing back, so he's naked in front of the princess. They immediately teleport the clothing back, and it's back on him again. And the princess is totally into it. She wants him to do it again. But he ends up being teleported because Kitty tries it again to another world. and he's confronted by a bunch of very small versions of Nightcrawler wearing the same outfit, and they all call him Daddy. And that takes us to issue 3. See Colossus on there. And in issue 3, all those little kids tell them about Colossus and that version of Kitty on they're sort of pirates on their own ship. And they were able to get there, and of course Nightcrawler has had enough of everybody calling him Boogie. They say that, well, they become under attack by things that the so-called wizard that they're off to sea sends after them, because he's trying to find a way home. Figures the wizard can do it. And there's suddenly a giant version of Lockheed in a different color that belongs to that version of Kitty. That giant Lockheed is attacked by some octopus monster, and then they all get dumped on an island where the wizard's castle is. They're attacked by flying things, and they all end up getting captured, except for Lockheed. Lockheed's always the out that they have to get them out of everything. Here's issue number 4. And in issue 4, one of Kurt's, I don't want to say kids, but the little versions of him that call him Daddy, had traveled with them. And him and Lockheed were able to rescue all the female Nightcrawlers that were on that other island with all the little versions of him. They were all captured by the wizard. And they go, and we figure out that the wizard is actually the shark guy. They attack him, and then they all go to rescue Nightcrawler, and they're all into him, and they all want him. Instead of freeing him, they all start grabbing on him and trying to kiss him. Giant Lockheed ends up showing up and freeing them with his fire. Don't ask me how they didn't get burned. And what else? Frees Kurt. So then Kurt and everybody starts battling with the shark guy. At the same time, in the real world, they're trying to get him back, him and Lockheed. And they get Lockheed back, but Kurt stays behind because that other world version of Storm shows up as Wind Rider to battle the evil wizard. He stays behind to help her because he doesn't want to see her killed, because it looks like she's starting to lose. So they end up transporting him after the battle's over to yet another world instead of our world, because they can't get her right. They were able to get Lockheed back, but not Kurt. And then he's confronted by another creature. It's like a T-Rex in an outfit, and small T-Rex. And they eventually are able to get him back, finally. And he's like, no sweat. The last scene is them walking away, and Kitty reveals, for whatever reason, that Magic has a Playgirl collection. Totally out of left field. Anyway, that was the Nightcrawler series. 4 issues. Was running along the same time as Secret Wars 2. And that's it. See you guys later.